If you're thinking about buying a home, you've probably asked yourself questions like, what should I prioritize? What's the best advice for buying a house? Or even what's the hardest part about the process? As a real estate agent, these are some of the most common questions I get, so let's talk about them. My name is Abby Cribbs. I'm with the May Group at Remax of Grand Rapids, and I'm excited to help you with the home purchase process. First, when buying a house, prioritize the things you can't change. A lot of buyers get caught up in paint colors, outdated flooring, or light fixtures, but those are all things that can be updated over time. Instead, focus on location, lot size, school district, if that's important to you, layout, and the overall condition of the major systems like the furnace, roof, foundation, and windows. You can remodel a kitchen, but you can't move the house. One of the best pieces of advice I can give anyone buying a home is this: get pre approved before you start shopping. A mortgage pre approval isn't just a piece of paper, it helps you understand what you can comfortably afford, what your estimated monthly payment will look like, and what loan programs may be available to you. Getting pre approved upfront allows you to shop with confidence. In a competitive market, sellers want to know that you're financially qualified and ready to move forward. A pre approval letter shows you've already taken that important first step. Another thing I always encourage buyers to do is learn the purchase process before they start touring homes. Buying a home isn't just about finding a property you like. Once an offer is accepted, there are inspections, appraisals, financing deadlines, title work, insurance, final walkthroughs, and so on. Understanding the process ahead of time helps reduce stress and prevent surprises along the way. And speaking of surprises, let's talk about closing costs. Many first time homebuyers know they need a down payment, but they often aren't aware of the additional costs involved in closing on a home. As a general rule, buyers should budget approximately 2 to 3% of the purchase price for closing costs. These costs can include lender fees, title insurance, escrow fees, recording fees, property taxes, insurance, and other expenses required to finalize the transaction. The buyers who have the smoothest experience are usually the ones who prepare early, understand the process, and have a clear picture of both their monthly payment and their upfront costs before they start house hunting. Another great piece of advice I can give home buyers is to know the difference between your needs and your wants. Before you start looking at homes, make a list. What are the non negotiables? Maybe it's a certain number of bedrooms, a main floor primary suite, or a fenced backyard for your dog. Then make a separate list of features that would simply be nice to have. The reality is that very few homes check every single box. The buyers who have the most success are the ones who focus on finding the right home and not the perfect home. Now, what's the hardest part about buying a house? Honestly, for many buyers, it's managing emotions. You'll probably see homes you love and homes you hate. You may lose out on a house. You may have to make quick decisions. Sometimes you'll discover issues during inspections. The process can feel like a roller coaster at times. That's why having a good plan, a realistic budget, and a trusted agent in your corner is so important. My job isn't just to unlock doors, it's to help guide you through the decision making process and protect your best interests. And finally, let's talk about showings. There are definitely some things you should do and some things you shouldn't do when touring homes. What should you do at showings? Take notes. After you've seen 5 or 6 homes, they can start blending together. Take photos if permitted, keep a list of pros and cons, and pay attention to things beyond staging. Look at storage space, room sizes, natural light, and the overall condition of the home. What should you not do at showings? Don't open medicine cabinets, dresser drawers, or personal belongings. Respect the seller's privacy. Don't criticize the home while you're inside, as sellers may have security cameras or recording devices. And don't bring too many decision makers to every showing. While getting input can be helpful, too many opinions often create confusion and make the process harder than it needs to be. At the end of the day, buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Focus on what truly matters, stay patient, and remember that the goal isn't to find a perfect house, it's to find the right house for your lifestyle, budget, and your future goals. If you're thinking about buying a home and have questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help guide you through the process.